Good morning. How are you doing this fine day? Me? Oh, staring at a camera, talking to myself, wondering where it all went wrong. Pretty much the same as usual. Thanks for asking anyway. We have got a packed show for you today, so let's roll that intro and get the show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Monday, the 26th of July, and as that random guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. I hope you all had a good weekend and that you've returned refreshed and ready to take up the fight once again. In today's show, inflation fears grow as industry wages rise. We've got a new perspective on last week's impressive Avonmouth implosion. We've got a new film from the fine folks over at LiuGong. And we are reporting on the first UK recipient of a new G-Series wheel loader from our friends at Case. If you've got any questions or comments on any of the above or anything else for that matter, please leave them in the chat, and I will get to them in the after party at the end of the show. But first, let's tear ourselves away from the stresses and strains of our mediocre lives and gaze in awe and wonderment on the celebrities enjoying a birthday today. And it's many happy returns to writers George Bernard Shaw and Aldous Huxley, to filmmaker Stanley Kubrick, to the ever-gorgeous Helen Mirren, to Queen drummer Roger Taylor, and to actors Kevin Spacey and Sandra Bullock. But far, far more importantly, today is the birthday of His Satanic Majesty, a man of wealth and taste, His Highness Sir Mick Jagger. Happy birthday to each and every one of them. I've got to be honest here. I'm not what you'd call an avid reader of the Financial Times. I understand so very little of it that I actually find it quite intimidating, like an episode of University Challenge. However, a headline late last week caught my eye. UK inflation hinges upon wage growth, it read. According to the Bank of England, a global surge in the price of goods is likely to slacken as supply bottlenecks ease, but the UK will need to watch out for signs of wages escalating at a pace that could lead to persistent inflation. That statement from the Bank of England was made on Thursday last week. Fast forward just 48 hours, and a report in the Manchester Evening News suggests that a regional spike in wages has already hit. Andrew Monk runs Wigan-based firm Profiles Brickwork, and he has seen a huge rise in wage demands from bricklayers. I was looking back at our bookings from 2007 when we were getting paid £300 per 1,000 bricks, he said. 12 months ago, we were paying $525 for every 1,000 bricks laid. Now it's more like $575 to £600, and that's barely getting lads through the gate. If we need people quickly, we would have to go up to £650 per 1,000 bricks. According to Andrew Monk, a good bricklayer working with a labourer can lay 1,000 bricks in a single day. Based on those figures, a good bricklayer could easily be demanding and getting £12,000 or even more per month. It's a similar story in the field of HGV drivers. We've already heard of demolition companies having to pay well over previously established rates because HGV drivers are in such short supply. We've even heard of one company that's offered a £500 bounty to anyone that can introduce a successful HGV driver applicant. Ben Broadbent, Bank of England's Deputy Governor of Monetary Policy, said we need to pay close attention to the numbers in the labour market. As the furlough scheme comes to an end, there could still be a mismatch between the jobs and workers available. I'm due to speak to Builders Conference CEO Neil Edwards for our monthly business briefing. I think that's on Friday of this week. I'm fairly sure this will be among the topics up for discussion on that day, so be sure to tune in on Friday morning.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
If you were here on Friday last week, you will know that we brought you an exclusive film of an impressive blast conducted jointly by PDC and Divestiture down in darkest Avonmouth. Well, literally minutes after I came off the air on Friday, the team behind the blast sent me some aerial footage of the blast that gives an entirely new perspective on an already notable implosion. Take a look at this. The way the building's split in half is just remarkable, isn't it? So well done, Robin and Darren and the respective teams at PDC and Divestiture. When LiuGong excavators first made landfall here in the UK, the Chinese-built machines were dismissed and derided, much like the Japanese and the Korean-built excavators had been decades before. Then a few demolition companies decided to dip their toe in the water and add a LiuGong or two to their fleets. And then, having experienced them firsthand, many of those companies came back and ordered more. Just a few short years later, and LiuGong has assuredly thrown off the Johnny-come-lately tag to become an integral part of the UK demolition and construction business. And to mark that ongoing journey, I thought I'd share this new LiuGong film with you right now. Say what you like about LiuGong, and believe me, our comments section generally has plenty to say about Chinese-built equipment. But when the likes of Squib Group and Keltbray are among your repeat customers, you must be doing something right. Right, speaking of customers, it's time to see who is buying what. Regular viewers might recall that the Construction Collective covered the recent launch of the Case G Series wheel loaders in some depth just a few months ago. Well, now the first of these machines has been sold right here in the UK. Case construction equipment dealer Warwick Ward has sold and delivered the UK's first 721G wheel loader to Blackpole Recycling, based up in Worcestershire. At the company's request, Warwick Ward modified the machine, adding solid tyres to protect against punctures, as well as extra belly guards, a waste ejector ram guard, and a screen guard outside the cab. G-Series wheel loaders come with a brand new payload system that's integrated directly into the wheel loader's primary display and provides bucket weight, pass counts, accumulated and running weight, and job tracking data. The new range of machines also comes with a Case Site Connect and Site Watch as standard for 3 years. So many congratulations to Blackpole Recycling on their new acquisition, and congratulations to both Warwick Ward and Case for securing this first of its kind in the UK deal. On Friday, we brought you details of a demolition project in need of a contractor down in Basildon. And today we're back in Essex and another project that requires the attention of a suitably competent and ideally a local demolition firm. Client Avery Healthcare has set aside just under £6 million for the construction of a new 75-bedroom care home on the former Braintree College site in Church Lane. Horizon Construction and Hutton Construction are currently seeing who will blink first on the new build portion of the project. But first, a kindly demolition contractor is required to clear the path. You can find out more about this one, or this project lead rather, and many more just like it over at buildersconference.co.uk.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, unless there's any other business, I will declare this episode of the Breakfast Show adjourned. I will roll the outro in just a second before hopping over into the chat to see what you all have to say on this bright and not particularly sunny Monday morning. But for now, have a great day. Stay safe. Look after yourself, your family, your friends and your colleagues. And thanks for watching.